Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 13 of our video series Genomics for All. So today, as you all know, is end of the year going on, so I'll not get into subject or genomics for a subject. Rather, I'll keep it very light and short for all of you, our very enthusiastic viewers who view our video series very often. This will be a recap or what went by at MyBiome in 2024. So I've just tried to list down a couple of things that happened at MyBiome in 2024. One of the things that we have been talking quite actively on social media is that one milestone that MyBiome achieved was 150 sequencing runs on the MySeq machine that we achieved in the summer of 2024. It was a big milestone because we have been informed that this was one of the fastest and one of the highest sequencing runs by any company in India. So that was a very big milestone, very big achievement, we thought, for a young startup of 4 years like MyBiome. So we were very happy on that. The next thing that I could come up with was that we have added 2 new machines in our lab, and that is NextSeq 2000, which has a capacity of about 500 gigabases, GB as you call it in genomic data terms, and that's a yardstick of how high throughput your machine is. And we have also added Prometheon for long read sequencing, Illumina is for short read, and that's about 300 GB of data that output of a single run. So this adds a huge throughput to our services, genomic services for scientists, clinicians, and everyone else. So we had MySeq, which had a 15 GB output. Now we have NextSeq 2000, which has a 500 GB output. We have Prometheon, which is long read and has 300 GB output. So this is all about the advanced technologies that we have been continuously adding to keep updated with the international standards of high-tech science. So that was about MySeq, NextSeq, Prometheon. What have we achieved with this new infrastructure? So a yardstick in genomics is how much data do you sequence in terms of GB. So we have sequenced last year about 25 terabases of DNA, and that's remarkable for a startup like ours, and which is equivalent to about 3,000 genomic samples is what we have sequenced last year. And this led to 50 new genomes contributed to science. And that's a nice perspective that I like to put it, that 25 terabases of DNA, 3,000 genomic samples, adding to 50 new species of different organisms from virus to human being contributed to science. So this is something I thought I'll summarize. And then we have been doing lots of niche services in the areas of small RNA sequencing, circular RNA sequencing, hybrid genomics, which adds Illumina and Nanopore. We are probably one of the few labs in India doing hybrid sequencing, both long read and short read, and we combine the both strengths of both the sequencing technologies and give customers and clients hybrid sequencing. So in terms of academics, we are not so much into academics. We are a startup commercial company, but we are very actively involved in also contributing to science with our clients. So with our partners, several partners in India and abroad, we have been able to contribute to 7 different publications, and many other publications have cited our work, acknowledging us for partnering with them. So that also I thought is an achievement as a startup, that we are not an university, but we are still contributing to the science. And one remarkable thing that happened recently was that one of our review articles, and I must mention that, that was a surprise to even me, like one of the review articles that we contributed on next generation sequencing became the highest viewed review article in the entire year in that journal. Now, for a startup, that's an achievement, because that achieved about 240 citations by different people in the world, 65,000 views and 14,000 downloads of that article. Hina Satam, my colleague, Satam Mithal is that review article. It's quite famous now. So that was our contributions in academics. And now coming to as a commercial company, we file patents, and that's one of our primary activities. So patent that I spoke to you all about recently that we filed was on multi-drug resistant TB targeted NGS panel that we made, designed in India, made in India, and that was a panel that we have recently filed for patent internationally. So that was our contribution to science and technology, academics, etc. Now, for prospective investors, this is not the only thing that we do, science and academics, but we also have been consistently making very good revenues, steady revenues for the company, and we are a team of about 30 people now, contributing to different areas of genomics, clinical genomics, genomics for academic projects, our own research and development leading to patents, publications, etc. So now in the clinical genomics, we have added several services last year, and we are very happy about adding all these services which will finally benefit clinicians and finally the patient. So we have added liquid biopsy in oncology, as I talked about in one of the episodes of Genomics for All again, wherein liquid biopsy is a very nice tool to monitor cancer periodically, wherein you cannot do biopsies periodically, you cannot do PET scans periodically, but this is from 8 ml of blood. You can do a liquid biopsy in oncology, and you can track cancer periodically. So that's a very nice technology, and we have added that, validated that, and added that as a service in our portfolio last year. And within oncology again, we have also added comprehensive genomic profiling, which is panel that covers 500 different genes for cancer, so profiled in one test, in a single test. So that we have added from Sophia Genetics and Illumina, both companies. We have a comprehensive genome profiling added in our oncology portfolio. In our other portfolios like HLA typing, we have added 6 loci and 11 loci as services. Exome sequencing for rare diseases, I always talk about in the previous episodes. We have been doing lots and lots of exomes. Now, just to give you a perspective, each exome is a study of 20,000 genes of that individual. So now imagine the amount of data that we are creating, and this is all contributing to Indian clinical data for rare diseases. It is soon becoming a nice repository of Indian data that will finally contribute to the science that is happening on rare diseases in India. So the future looks bright. We have done some complex projects, and I am very happy to share with you that organisms that were identified by other technologies and clinicians came to us for validation, for re-verification, and we were able to give them results correctly, which was not identified with other technologies using NGS. And these were some complex projects that I would like to share with all of you that we have been able to achieve in our startup MyBiome Therapeutics last year. Identification of different organisms, tRNA sequencing we did, that was a very complex project, etc. So now with this, an organization, as I like to call it, is like a living organism. So without the ingredients, without the people within the organization, an organization is nothing. And our people have achieved a lot. All these achievements that I have been talking are done by scientists, technologists, business professionals, and everyone involved in the company. So with this year particularly, 3 of us, me, Dr. Nandini and Dr. Alka, we have finished 5 years together in this beautiful startup, MyBiome Therapeutics. So we are very happy as colleagues, as founding team, what we have created and will create more and more for the benefit of science and for the benefit of patients. We have worked with several partners, vendors, companies, biotech companies, pharma companies, consumer companies, hospitals, diagnostic labs, academic institutes, everyone we have been working with. These are our people that we work with, and I'm very happy to share that we have made so many relationships on the way, and that has been the last year. If I look at how it went with different kinds of infrastructure added to the lab. It went with revenues added to the company. It went with people that drive this company, the scientists, the technologists, and the business professionals that drive this company, our partners, our vendors, etc. So with this, I would like to end and wish you all a very happy new year. The year that went by was very good. We are very happy. And the coming year, we plan to achieve more and more in this startup with all of you who support Genomics for All, view our videos, learn genomics from these videos, and support us by being a part of this journey called Genomics for All. Happy holidays and Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you.